It's January 2027, and it's a cold one out here in Montana, but I've got big plans this year. Today's the day I finally buy my first piece of land. Now, first things first. Hope pointed out I'd actually got my lot numbers mixed up. Lot 141? Turns out that's a bigger, empty piece of ground. Price tag, a hefty $175,000. And lot 137, the one I thought we were looking at, well, Walter's decided he doesn't want to sell it right now. But here's where it gets interesting. Lot 148, the one I confused with 141, is actually my favorite of the bunch. And the best part? It's only $149,328. That's 25 grand cheaper than I originally thought. That makes my mind up. Lot 148 is the one. So, it's time to head into town and see Hope at the bank.
Godric, good to see you again and congratulations on paying off your previous loans.
Thank you, Hope.
Now, I've reviewed your file and the maximum loan I can approve today is $173,000.
All right, let's go with $171,000 then.
Very well. We'll structure the loan over 2 years at 3.5% interest. That comes to monthly repayments of about $7,500. Congratulations, Godric. You're about to become a landowner.
Right, here we go. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm about to buy my very first piece of land. Terrifying, exciting, and slightly stomach-turning all at the same time. And just like that, it's mine. Every blade of grass, every patch of dirt, even that dodgy little porter cabin I'll be living in, I own it. I can do whatever I like, within reason and council bylaws. Honestly though, this feels surreal. First farm, all mine. And I've got 141,000 left in the bank to play with. Dangerous. Very dangerous. So, what's the master plan? Well, carefully constructed, highly sophisticated, mainly involves spending a frankly irresponsible amount of money on shiny new machines. Look at all this grass! If I don't get on top of it now, it's just going to sit here and laugh at me. Problem is, I can't exactly gnaw it down with my teeth, so I need the proper machines to make some bales out of it. That's why I'm about to go on a little shopping spree. Mower, windrower, tedder, baler, the works. If I can get this cut, dried and tied into bales, I'll have feed ready for animals and maybe even a little cash left over. First stop is the mower. The Kuhn GMD. Yes, that one again. Only this time my tractor has a front attachment, which means, brace yourselves, I can actually mow properly. 13.5k bargain into the cart. Next up, the Kuhn GA windrower, 4.7 meters wide. Just under 9 grand, perfect for making neat little grass sausages instead of the random spaghetti mess I've been leaving behind. Time to haul both back to the farm and park them proudly in the yard. Then it's straight back to the shop for round 2. A Pottinger tedder, 4.4 meters wide, 6k. That'll turn the grass into hay. And I feel like some new sheep would really enjoy some hay. Lovely. And then this beauty, the Massey Ferguson MF1840 small square baler, 22k. Yes, I know it's expensive, but you can't exactly farm without bales. And while I'm at it, a bale spike, done. Hooked up, strapped in, dragged back to the farm. But of course, I'm not done yet, back at the shop again. This time I grab a small Abbey water tanker for 6 grand, an Ifor Williams animal trailer for 12k, and a FarmTech flatbed trailer for another 6. A proper shopping spree. By the end of it all, January is wrapped up, and I'm standing on my brand new farm, surrounded by machines, debt, and opportunity. And now, we roll into February. First proper day on the new farm. Just look at all this grass. My grass, all mine. Right then, let's get stuck in. Tractor's ready, mower's going on the front. And you know what? Bit of genius here. I'm going to throw the tedder on the back at the same time. Cut it, dry it, job done in one go. Line her up, drop the mower, spin the tedder up, and off we go. Well, it sounded genius in my head, but it does mean this poor tractor's working like it's dragging a dead elephant. And let's be honest, this mower's about as wide as a butter knife. So we could be here all week. But you know what? This isn't a contract. I'm not borrowing someone else's land. This is mine. My grass, my field, my job to do. Doesn't matter how long it takes. It just feels right. Oh, hang on. Liam, you'll never guess where I am right now.
Don't tell me. Stuck in a ditch again?
Oi, that was once. No, this time's different. I bought my first bit of land. Proper farm ground, all grass.
Wait, seriously? You've actually done it?
Yup, cost me a fair chunk. But I've got my own field at last. Mower on the front, tedder on the back. I'm cutting and drying as I go, like a genius.
Or like someone who bought toys that are way too small for the job? Bet that tractor's crying already?
Oh mate, it's wheezing like an old smoker, but it's doing the job.
So what's all the hay for then? Don't tell me you're finally giving in and getting those goats for goat yoga?
I knew you'd bring that up. No goats, all right? Sheep maybe, chickens definitely, but no animals jumping on people's backs in a barn.
Shame really. Montana's first goat yoga retreat could have been a gold mine.
If you're so keen, you come out here and run it. I'll build you a barn, you bring the goats.
Ha! Me, shoveling goat poo for a living? Not a chance.
Thought so. Anyway, mate, feels good this time. Not just working someone else's job. This is mine. My land, my crop. Big things ahead. I finally get my own field cut, and now Montana throws this at me. Ah well, the grass is down, can't stop now. Slow and steady. Get every line neat. Feels different knowing this is mine, not some contract job. My land, my hay. You know, once I've cleared all this grass and got the bale stacked, I reckon it's time for some proper livestock. A sheep pasture, maybe right here on this side of the field. Sheep are good business. Wool, lambs to sell on, meat if I need to. Plus, they'll keep this grass in check. And once I've got sheep, chickens aren't far behind. Fresh eggs every morning. Sell the extras to the locals. Yeah, chickens clucking about, sheep grazing, maybe even a greenhouse tucked in there too. Tomatoes, strawberries, maybe some lettuces. Grow enough for me, sell the rest. Proper little farm shop feel. Not bad, eh? From contracts and odd jobs to my own sheep, chickens, veg, slowly getting there. Come on then, weather. Ease up so I can finish in peace. Right, baler on. Massey time. Let's see if this old girl can keep up. Nice straight line, feed it in. There we go. First square bale. Oh, that's a sight. Actual bales off my own land. Feels good. Once these are all stacked, that sheep pasture's happening for sure. I'll fence off a corner, set up water and feed, and finally start producing something worth selling. Eggs, wool, veg in the greenhouse, I'll have more than enough to keep things ticking over. Locals will come by for fresh produce, and I'll have food for myself too. This is it really, the start of farming on my own terms. No boss, no contracts, just me, the land and the animals. Stack by stack, row by row, this is how it begins. Look at that, a proper little bale mine. Light enough to toss about too. Who needs the gym when you've got hay bales, eh? Farming workout free of charge. Right, on you go, nice and neat. Don't want this wobbling about down the track. Keep it tidy, keep it square. Can't beat the smell of fresh hay. Makes all that mowing and baling worth it. One day, I'll have a proper shed or a big old barn to keep these in. For now, a good stack on the ground will do, cheap and cheerful. I'd be stuffed if I went straight for round bales without the gear. There we are, tidy stacks, ready for the sheep when they arrive. Feels like the farm's finally coming together. There we go, 20 grand lighter, but worth every cent. Sheep pastures finally in place, all fenced up, ready for when the flock comes in. Can already picture them dotted about on the grass, wool growing, lambs bouncing about. Funds are running low now though, nearly scraped the bottom of the barrel. Can't risk buying the animals just yet. Better to wait until April. Over here's the chicken pasture, another 10 grand down. Feels a bit empty now, just the fencing and ground cleared, but give it time. Chickens scratching about, eggs every morning, that'll be a steady bit of income. Do a few more contracts and make sure the loan gets paid on time. No point rushing and going broke before the farm even starts paying for itself. One step at a time. Sheep, chickens, and maybe even a greenhouse one day. It's starting to look like a real farm. But yes, anyway, time to get some contracts underway for the month. First up, fertilizing at field 22 just up the road here. Only a small one, shouldn't take too long. Once that's knocked out, I'll have a bit of cash coming in. This should bring in some decent income once I complete all these for the month. After this fertilizing job, I've got some bales to wrap on the next contract and a couple more lined up after that. Should keep me busy and keep the loan sharks happy. Every job's another step toward building this place up, and that's done. Contract complete. Fertilizer all spread. Not a bad little job, that. Right then, we're heading over to field 43 now to get these bales wrapped for Ben. Shouldn't be too tricky. Ah, speak of the devil, Ben's calling. Hey Ben, I was just pulling into your field now actually, getting ready to start wrapping.
Good man, Godric. You've been cracking on well, I hear. Congratulations on the land purchase, too. That's a big step.
Cheers, mate. Feels good to finally own something of my own, not just working off other people's land.
That's how it starts. If you ever need any advice or a bit of local farming knowledge passed on, don't hesitate to ask. I've been at this game a while. Happy to help.
Appreciate that, Ben. I might just take you up on it before too long.
I'll let you get on with it then. Just remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You'll get there.
All right, back at the shop again. Time to stock up. Fertilizer's almost 2 grand a bag still. Not cheap, but we need it. And we'll grab a pallet of bale wrap too. Let's go with white wrap this time. Easy to see what's been done compared to the black. Nice and clean looking in the fields too. Let's get these loaded up. Wrap first, careful, don't want this rolling off. That's all filled up, lovely. Back to field 49 now. Finish wrapping the rest of those bales. Then it's on to the big one, field 73. Fertilizing contract worth 22 grand. That'll really help keep the bank off my back this month. Been a busy old season already. Feels good though, progress. Next month I'll be looking at finally getting some animals in. Sheep and chickens to start with. Sheep will give us wool and they can be sold on if need be. Chickens, well, everyone needs eggs. And down the line, maybe a greenhouse. Grow some veg and fruit to sell at the market. Keep a bit for myself too. Nothing like eating what you've grown. But that's for April. For now, we'll keep cracking on with these contracts, keep the loan paid, and slowly but surely build this farm up. That's it for today's work. Thanks for sticking with me, and we'll see what next month brings.